to just start doing bangs. All brakes, no problem. Gripping a bit better now. It's way better. Right folks, we're in the GTI right now, just had it lowered. Boss man Sakib's driving. You guys might remember him from the inspection video. Oh look at a Mark II over there. Mark II GTI. Seems to be doing okay. It's got the H&R 35mm springs on it. So we just took a little test route around the block from the dealership. Alright, so moment of truth. I'll hide the camera for a second until... So no TDI springs anymore. There we go. Now the thing with the springs, I did fancy getting attacked by a spring compressor or getting potentially killed by it. So I'll let him take the stress and put it in. But the anti-roll bars, I did put them in last week, so we had the whole subframe off, so the car does need an alignment. But check that out, man. Finally lowered. Nearly got run over there. So my plan is to do a handling kind of drive video. I'll get the GoPros out and whatnot, but we're just testing this, so I thought I'd just bring the camera along with me, just like a little raw vlog. Massive difference. The car looks like a GTI now. It's been well overdue. We've done stuff like the KO4 and brakes, and I mean, look here, the Mark 7R brakes, but the suspension was one thing that just needed to be done. The rear seats are now back in, which is locked, but you can see this angle here is probably the best bit. Yeah, so much better, so much better. I'd probably say for the hardware we're probably done, because since the last video you probably didn't see the amount of stuff we did at the front of the car. Oh yeah, the rear wiper works now as well, so look at that. Main engineer here we've got. Also the washer jets.
I'm not spraying myself again.
Go for it, you're gonna have to, mate. So the washer jets work now as well. So I did drop the car off at the dealership yesterday, and the plan was to just basically tidy up a lot of the rough edges. Stuff like the washer jets weren't working, the rear wiper wasn't working, and just a lot of little bits that don't really make for an exciting video, so I thought we'd just get them done. At the same time, I dropped my springs off to Sakib and he just installed them as well. So I had a few bits with the Subaru this week, so I thought instead of just dragging it on and on, just get them on. Because you finally get some nice photos of the rear of this thing. Alright, we'll go right here. Overrun now. Very noisy car, very noisy, but sounds good. Guys, hold the cameras on. I know the struggle, but it rides good with the springs, guys. I gotta say. 190,000 mile GTI, you gotta remember. Imagine how it's gonna be like with an alignment. I think that's enough fun, man. I'll put it in D now and let the car just chill. Chauffeur still at it. Thought we'd bring it under the lights. See how it looks in here. There's another GTI, still grey. You can fully see the details of the spoiler now. And the R32 rear lights. Just goes with everything. It looks like the wheels have got spacers on it too. Put the back wiper on again. I need to see in action, man. Look at the back wiper. Look at that stance though. Look at that, mate. H&R springs. Give it a couple of revs. Yo, when did it start doing bangs? Wait, I didn't know this car had overrun, you know. Wait, when did it start doing that? This has not done that one time before. Alright, we're good. I've never heard it do a bang like that, to be fair. So this guy's unlocked overrun. Yeah. Just moved the car into a bay because it's got a good light in here, but the front did have GTI springs, but the rear had some crappy TDI ones or something like that. We don't actually know, but Sakib did find something. The old springs are over there. So I'm the Capri Sun. Now apparently one of the front springs was actually cracked, so I've been driving that whole time with a dodgy front spring, and it was still handling good, so pretty good to be fair.
That one.
Oh, there's the end of the spring that cracked.
Yeah. I'll just put that.
Yeah, so that's straight off the car, and the front one came off. So it's a good job we changed them. But I gotta say, man, even with that situation there, it was handling quite good. So yeah, old springs. Didn't really show much of the like suspension installation because I just let him crack on with it. I was up north doing stuff on the Subaru. You probably will have already seen them videos. It was the there was like a tour of that place, and then we did like an inspection. That'll probably go up before this anyway. But this is kind of just like a little vlog to show you that the car is finally lowered, and clearly now we know the car does bangs as well. Yeah, and also there was a few little teething issues, like the wipers. Well, the wipers at the front were working, but the rear one wasn't, and the washer jets weren't working. So these little things, just wanted them tidied up. They want to just make a whole video just showing you that, because it was clear. I think it was a fuse or something that Sakib found anyway, but it was over there, and it's all sorted. Apparently someone messed around with the fuses of this thing in the past because it was switched around. That's sorted. What else was there? Yeah, the oil sensor, you know, the light that tells you when your oil's low. So that wasn't really functioning right, I don't think. So I had it corded off, and I've been checking the oil manually over the past few weeks, but I thought it's good practice to do it. It's quite pricey, them sensors, but I like to keep this car looking all like a complete thing, not just about performance, just tidy up as well. What else was there? There was also the what else was there as well?
The arch liner that you ripped off.
Yeah, this car eats arch liners, so we are going to sort that out in the future, but it just happens anyway when you got 350 horsepower. But slowly getting rid of all the little rough edges, you could say, so it's a complete car. As you guys know, the interior is back in as well. I'll do a dedicated driving video next with all the handling mods together. because now we've got front and rear anti-roll bars, we've got new drop links, suspensions on as well. The reason why we won't do a drive in this video is because the car needs alignment, so it won't be, you know, fully up to you like how it should be. So get it aligned. But yeah, we'll end this video here. Yeah, just subscribe and just drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Just come and see Sakib if you need any bits as well. And yeah, I'll just see you in the next one.